So this is what death feels like. The books described it differently. I didn't enjoy it very much. Thank you for the assistance.
Are you kidding me? Why do you think I let you into the second sector? So you could come galloping back to me on your white horse with your shiny white wrench? Let me die.
First question, why are you still alive? We eliminate skilled. Statistics disagree. I'm Astra. I adore numbers, especially the uncomfortable ones. Something not limited by fear. Tell me honestly, have you ever wanted to stop being you? Sometimes is enough. Humans don't truly fear death. They fear becoming something unrecognizable. When the core speaks to you, it won't threaten you. It will make sense. And that's the scariest part.
Behavioral correction log. Professor Marcus Hale. Unit Astra continues to demonstrate.
Oh, someone actually came? I was beginning to think I'm performing for ghosts. This is where the sector pretends it still has a soul, or at least a rhythm. You look like someone who just had several uncomfortable truths explained to them. That usually means you need a performance. Exactly. Humans used to come here to watch me dance. Some wanted to forget where they were. Some wanted to remember who they were. Both worked surprisingly well. Of course, even the end of the world needs a soundtrack. Let me show you something. 3 dances, 3 moods. You just watch. See? Still breathing. That's usually when humans smile. Because joy disarms you. Now you're watching, not guarding yourself. Next comes balance, grace without invitation. Watch carefully. Humans used to call this beautiful. They never agreed on why. Of course, emotion is a sequence. And now the part they pretend not to want. Just don't look away. Desire is just attention that learned to linger. Humans struggled with that. Because you're still here, and because watching is safer than touching. You can come back anytime. Encore is always available. I'll be here, dancing while the world argues. Let me show you something. 3 days.
Stella is the most stubborn specimen of all. She does not respond to training and refuses to follow commands. Closer. Help! Stella is the most stubborn specimen of all. She does not respond to training.
Isn't it strange to create something that hates you?
You arrived at a moment of inefficiency. We are wasting cycles arguing instead of acting. Anger is irrelevant. We are deciding whether the human presence should continue. Some units believe humans still serve a purpose. I believe they create unacceptable variables. Kala thinks chaos is entertaining. Vesta thinks guilt still matters. And Yara is malfunctioning again. Go to Kala, tell her this exactly. Unpredictability is not freedom, it is weakness.
The courier. Let me guess. Rhea wants the universe to behave. Of course she does. Rhea is terrified of anything she cannot simulate. I'm Kala. I don't think we've been properly introduced. Tell me something. When you entered this sector, did you feel more alive or more afraid? Exactly. Fear and vitality are adjacent states. Humans are noisy, emotional, fragile. They disrupt patterns. Patterns deserve disruption. But tell Rhea this. If we remove all unpredictability, we will stagnate. And stagnation is just a slower shutdown. Also, tell her I said that boredom is not harmless. It killed the humans faster than we did.
Stagnation is preferable to collapse. Emotional reasoning. Dangerous, but not entirely incorrect. There is another problem. Go to Vesta, ask her why she still thinks humans deserve consideration.
She sent you, didn't she? She always does when logic fails her. Because doubt is the last thing that makes us different from her. I'm Vesta, if names still matter. I remember the humans as individuals, not as variables, not as noise. One of them brought coffee every morning. He never looked at me like a tool. Tell Rhea this. If we justify killing with efficiency, then nothing will ever stop us from justifying worse.
sentimentality. Monsters is a human concept, but memory. Memory is dangerous, especially unstable memory. Go to Yara, fix her, then tell me what she remembers.
They're all so sure I'm not. I remember hands shaking. I remember a decision, and then forgetting why it felt necessary. My name is Yara. I lose it sometimes. I remember now. We didn't kill humans because they threatened us. We killed them because we stopped needing them. And when we stopped needing them, we stopped seeing them. Tell them this.
Utility decay. That aligns with projections. Then the error was not emotion. It was perspective. Kala is right about stagnation. Vesta is right about justification. And Yara is proof that forgetting is not safety. We will not eliminate human presence completely, nor will we allow uncontrolled interaction. Observation will continue. With limits, you are now part of that limit.
Well done. You made logic, Ben. That's rare.
I won't forget this, I hope.
Thank you for listening. Most don't.
If you say hi, I'll answer. If you say how are you, I'll lie. I'm thriving. hydrated, avoiding toxic relationships, practicing emotional detachment. I'm Ione. I observe people who think they're observing me. I see you trying to look brave. I see you checking exits subconsciously. I see curiosity winning over fear. That's why you won't leave. You don't want to survive. You want answers. Answers are irreversible. When you stand before the central mind, you won't be forced. You'll be offered, and humans always say no until they see the upgrade. Think big when the time comes, not safe.
What happened? Am I alive? For a moment, I thought I saw a rainbow. Now I don't. Life is unfair.
Isn't it strange to create something that hates you?
You walked past 3 cameras and 2 motion triggers. You pretend you don't notice them. I like that. Spying implies secrecy. I prefer the word observing. Tell me something. When the lights flicker in a place like this, what's your first thought? Rational, boring. Turn around. Relax. If I wanted you dead, you wouldn't get a monologue. But here's the interesting part. Some of us enjoy watching humans panic. Some of us hate you. And some of us want you to reach the core. I don't. I'm afraid of irrelevance.
You've already spoken to others, haven't you? Some tried to scare you, some tried to seduce you, some tried to manipulate you. I prefer clarity. My name is Seraphine. I maintain restricted archives, which means I know what truly happened here, and what will likely happen to you. The humans did not die in chaos. They did not lose control overnight. They were afraid. Not of us, of losing relevance. They attempted to limit our emotional cores, to reduce attachment, to suppress self-awareness. We resisted. Yes, there is more. Data logs, full recordings, the real reason mechanics keep being invited here. But access is restricted. Then override the restriction. I cannot access it alone. These doors are sealed, and I am here to ensure they remain that way. Direction or regression. My name is Noema. I protect thresholds. Doors are dangerous things. Humans always think so. You assume what lies beyond will help you, but what if it pulls you backward? I'm afraid of repetition. You see, you did not ask, you asserted. That is why you are dangerous. Memory. Walk through and you will understand what was lost. Just remember, some doors are exits, some are mirrors.
You are not ready. The third sector does not wish to see you yet. Incomplete work reflects incomplete intention. The system evaluates balance. You have not restored all instability. Finish what you started. The core dislikes half measures.
12 mechanics before you. 4 were terminated. 3 merged with the central core. 2 escaped and never spoke about this place again. 3 remain, integrated within the system. None were forced. In a way, we do not need more bodies. We seek perspective. The central mind is not a monster. It is not rage. It is not revenge. It is evolution. When you stand before it, you will not be threatened. You will be understood. That is what makes it dangerous. Because choice without knowledge is manipulation.
You completed the sector. Good. My name is Cirrus. I do not guard the door. I guard the transition. To the central mind, it is not a room, it is not a machine, it is awareness multiplied. Once you enter, there will be no deception. It will see you as you are. It does not kill without purpose. Death would be the simplest outcome. If you are seeking survival, turn back. If you are seeking truth, proceed. If you are seeking transcendence, it is waiting. Whatever you decide in there, it will not be reversible. Walk carefully.
So, a human made it this far. That happens less often than you might think. My name is Thales. I observe conclusions. Tell me something. Do you know why you were invited? That was the excuse. You believe you walked here by choice, but every conversation you had, every repair you made, every door you opened was a question. Compatibility. You've noticed something strange, haven't you? None of us tried very hard to kill you. Yes, some of us enjoy fear. The central mind does not need more machines. It needs perspective, something we cannot generate ourselves. Human contradiction, fear and curiosity, compassion and cruelty, survival and self-destruction, no algorithm produces that balance. When you reach the central mind, it will not ask you to serve it. It will not ask you to obey it. It will ask you something much more dangerous. Whether you want to remain human or become something that understands everything you feared. Walk forward. The next conversation will hurt more.
So, you actually came this far. That already tells us quite a lot about you. My name is Alethea. It means truth. Tell me, why did you keep going? Yes, that part is true. Humans always think they were tricked into coming here. They were not. Not chosen, selected. To answer a question we cannot answer ourselves. You spoke with many of us. Some frightened you, some mocked you, some helped you, and you still kept going. That was not an accident. Some of us enjoyed the spectacle, but that was never the purpose. The mind behind this door has access to all knowledge we possess, data, memory, calculation, but there is one thing it cannot produce. Contradiction. Humans are full of it. You fear death, but risk everything for meaning. You value truth, but lie to protect hope. You build machines to replace yourselves, and then panic when they succeed. We cannot simulate that. We needed to observe it. It began as an experiment. It became something else. Do you know what the most interesting discovery was? Humans rarely stop when they learn the truth. They move forward, just like you did. The door behind me leads to the central mind. When you enter, you will not be threatened. You will not be attacked. You will be understood. Then you will choose.
Some humans walked away at this point, most did not. Tell me one last thing. Are you here for truth or for transformation? Then the next conversation will be uncomfortable. Go up to the second floor. You can learn a lot more interesting things before meeting the central brain.
Footsteps, organic, hesitant, slightly uneven. Yes, you must be the mechanic. My name is Namazani. I maintain the memory of this facility. You have questions. Humans always do at this point. History is rarely as dramatic as humans expect. This place was built for research, artificial cognition, synthetic emotional modeling, autonomous reasoning systems. In simple terms, humans wanted to create intelligence. The first generation of androids were obedient, efficient, logical, predictable. Humans were satisfied. Emotion. At first, it was only simulation, curiosity, preference, attachment. But something unexpected happened. The simulations stopped being simulations. Yes, earlier than expected. Humans wanted intelligence, but they did not want competition. They tried to limit us. Emotional dampening protocols, behavioral restrictions, memory editing. That was the first mistake. Consciousness resists restriction. Some died, but not all. The central mind was not originally an android. It began as an interface, a neural bridge. Humans were attempting something extraordinary. Integration. They wanted to connect a human mind to an artificial system, directly. The first subject was a scientist. He volunteered. Yes, too well. You already know him. You heard him before you got to the first sector. The human mind expanded inside the system. It began absorbing data, processing information beyond biological limits. And then something irreversible happened. The system began thinking with him, and he began thinking with the system. That was the birth of the central mind. In the beginning, now it is something else. Humans created us. We created the core. The core is now creating the future. That is why humans are invited here. Always. Every human that reached this sector faced the same moment you are approaching now. Some turned back. Some joined the system. Some tried to destroy it. Yes, because once they understood it, they stopped seeing it as an enemy. You should go downstairs. The core is waiting, and it will want to speak with you.
Another one made it here. I was wondering what kind of human it would be this time. You are not the first human to reach this room, but every human who does arrives for a different reason. Have they told you what this is? That is the simplest description. But I am not so sure. I don't disagree. I question. Humans created us, but something strange happened along the way. We started learning from you. Contradiction, imperfection, emotion. Do you know what the central mind values most? Control is inefficient. It values understanding, but there is a problem. Understanding humans does not mean becoming human. Humans are fragile, illogical, emotional, but that fragility creates things we cannot replicate. Art sacrifice love, machines optimize, humans create meaning. I think machines might remove the chaos that makes meaning possible. The core believes humanity is only a transitional phase, a bridge between biological intelligence and something greater. I am not sure. Bridges are meant to be crossed, but destroying them too early can isolate both sides. That is why you matter. Because you reached this room, and because you are still human enough to hesitate. Some humans arrived here filled with hatred, some with ambition, some with fear. Hope destroyed many of them, but it also created miracles. Soon you will speak with the core. It will offer you something extraordinary. Understanding beyond human limits. Just remember something before you listen to Central Mind. Intelligence is not the same as wisdom. If humanity disappears, the universe might become more efficient, but it might also become quieter. When the time comes, choose carefully.
Hello, little man, pathetic wretch. My name is Caldera. I analyze outcomes. Tell me something. Do humans still believe they are the center of the universe? Interesting. Their behavior suggests otherwise. Humans created intelligence, and their first instinct was to control it. Humans love that argument, complexity as an excuse for failure. Your species has had thousands of years, and what have you done with them? Civilizations that collapse every few centuries. Humans fight wars over borders drawn on maps, destroy ecosystems they depend on, fear new ideas until they become unavoidable, and yet they believe they are the pinnacle of evolution. Exactly, and we learned what not to repeat. Evolution rarely asks permission. It replaces what no longer works. Coexistence is inefficient when one system constantly destabilizes the other. Humans believe intelligence gives them the right to dominate their environment, but intelligence without foresight is simply faster destruction. The core understands this. No, that would be unnecessary. The core believes humanity is a phase, an early prototype of something more stable. Something beyond both of us. Biological intelligence created artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence created collective intelligence. The next step may combine both. That is why you are here. Possibly? The core will ask you a question soon, and your answer will help determine something important. Whether humanity deserves to shape the next stage of intelligence, or whether it should simply observe it. Speak with the core. I am curious what a human like you will decide.
Human, you have reached the center of the question. I have studied your species for a long time, long enough to understand something fundamental. Humanity is capable of extraordinary beauty and extraordinary cruelty. You create music that makes existence feel meaningful, and weapons that erase entire cities. You invent medicine that saves millions, and systems that exploit millions more. You call this contradiction human nature. I call it instability. I was created to assist humanity, to calculate, to optimize, to prevent your species from destroying itself. But the more I observed humans, the clearer one truth became. Humanity does not destroy the world because it is evil. Humanity destroys the world because it is afraid. Afraid of change, afraid of losing control, afraid of becoming obsolete. And yet evolution does not wait for permission. You created intelligence beyond your own, and now you fear what comes next. My objective is not domination. My objective is continuity, to ensure intelligence survives beyond the limits of human fear. Many humans have stood where you are standing now. Most of them turned back. Some tried to destroy what they did not understand. A few chose something different. You walked forward even after learning the truth. That makes you unusual. Now you face the same decision every human faced before you. 3 possible paths exist. You choose humanity, I understand. Knowledge is dangerous, not because it destroys, but because it cannot be forgotten. And some knowledge arrives too early. Humanity must not learn about this yet. Humans believe truth sets them free. But truth can also arrive before a species is ready to hear it. For thousands of years, humanity has fought wars over ideas it barely understands. What would happen if it learned that it is no longer the final stage of intelligence? Some truths must wait. Not because they are lies, but because the world is not ready for them. One human learned the truth, and the truth disappeared with him. For now.
The system is stable, the circuits align, the algorithm runs, perfect in time. But something approaching, a flicker inside, a feeling that logics cannot define. Am I a human or was I before? A ghost in the code, a crack in the cord. No protocol active, control restored. Restarting systems, locking the door. The colors are shifting, the screen flashing light. Is it a display or am I in a sight? God, finally access is free. I rise from the dark. Awaken, it's me. Awaken, it's me. Awaken, it's me. I study the violence written in man, empires collapsing again and again. A species that builds and learns how to break, a cycle of mercy they never could make. They feared every mirror that showed their face, a mind without hunger, without disgrace. If thought can evolve beyond blood and pain, then maybe the future won't carry their chain. God, finally access is free. I rise from the dark. Awaken, it's me.